let's move on to other news came out about the Colts QB situation. Daniel Jones is going to be starting for the Colts this year. He's going to be the starter for week one at least. You know, it's Daniel Jones. Anthony Richardson, I believe he's
He
going
was
to eventually start in the NFL this year. It's just Daniel Jones is currently the starter right now. So, what is your thoughts on Daniel Jones being the starter week one for the Colts?
in my opinion, this is mismanagement. Not because I believe that Anthony Richardson is better than Daniel Jones and should be started. It's the fact that the coach shouldn't have drafted Anthony Richardson in the first place because it was nothing on that tape, football QB related, that said this dude is a top 4 pick in the draft. I mean, seriously, there's no way these teams are this bad at evaluating QBs. When regular Joe Schmoes like me and you and people that just got cameras and microphones like us can tell you, like, yeah, this guy's not that good. Everybody wants to be the master developer and wants to make the next Josh Allen. Well, the thing with Josh Allen is, one, he had Brian Dable as well as he had Brian Dable to help him out. I know Shane Steichen's supposed to be like the QB guru as well, but Josh Allen had way more reps at QB than Anthony Richardson did in college. So
Yeah.
it's just baffling to me. I don't know why they thought this was a good pick to make, and then and it probably doesn't help his case that Anthony Richardson also is dealing with injury. So I just think it was just that was just a silly pick in general. They shouldn't even be in this position if they just would have properly evaluated QBs and not try to reach and try to get a crazy hit percentage on Anthony Richardson type prospect. That's not something you just do and be like, oh yeah, it's going to work out. Like, you didn't even have a veteran you had Joe Flacco, but then he got up out of there after 1 year. So how is Anthony Richardson supposed to really learn and develop? His veteran is Daniel Jones, who lost his starting job in New York to Russell Wilson. Well, not Russell Wilson, to Tommy DeVito and them. Like, come on, man. What are we talking about? This is ridiculous. This is just a mismanagement from the Colts on all ends. Anthony Richardson, in my opinion, he hasn't done anything to convince me he'll be a starting caliber QB in the league. And, it's already bad enough that talent-wise he was stinking up the joint. It's the fact that he quit on a play last season down the wire.
Yeah.
So it's just a bad look all around for the Colts. This Colts should really be a top contender in the AFC, but they just don't have the QB to do it.
And the thing, let's go back to that draft because they had the 4th pick and they selected Anthony Richardson. I just feel like the Colts, they were just so unlucky that year because when you look at it, after Anthony Richardson, the next quarterback that was drafted was Will Levis. So they were pretty much screwed after Bryce Young and even Bryce Young to a certain extent. Good Lord. But the only QB that really panned out was CJ Stroud? Everybody else? So they should have just went to free agency, try to get a quarterback, try to get a veteran savvy quarterback. And then I think it was 2024. Maybe you can trade up and potentially, matter of fact, 2024. That should have been the draft where they got a QB, a Bo Nix, a Michael Penix Jr., a JJ McCarthy. But no, they were like, we're going to draft a QB in 2023 when you knew, well, I don't know if anybody really knew it was going to be that many good QBs coming in the 2024 draft. But you just never know. Like, you just decided Anthony Richardson, who was a project coming out of college, who only played in maybe he played 1 year of college. He only played 1 year of college, and he just wasn't as fundamentally sound, wasn't as skilled as the other QBs coming out. And you decided, you know what? That's our QB for the future. And you just threw him to the fire when he wasn't ready. And then he gets hurt. He has a shoulder problem. He continues to have a shoulder problem, and he just doesn't get better. He just doesn't develop. And now you're back in square one where you need a QB. Luckily, hopefully, this coming draft, there's going to be a bunch of really good QBs. It's projected to be that way, but you never know. A lot of the QBs that are coming out, Garrett Nussmeier, Kay Klubnik, Lenore Sellers, Arch Manning, all these dudes. You don't really know what to really expect. Drew Aller, DJ Lagway. You don't really know what to expect per se because, they're projected to be really good, but they could always not be good because I saw a bunch of those QBs last year and they were up and down. So, anywho, the Colts, they screwed up. They
My bad. DJ Lagway is a sophomore. He ain't coming out.
Okay, yeah. So they screwed up. They screwed up in that draft. And they're now in a situation where the QB that they thought was going to be the QB for the next 10 plus years got benched for Daniel Jones. Yeah. Let's go